How to increase sales in senior living. Convert tours to move-ins. Tour to move-in rate. The industry average is 20 to 35%. That means most families who walk through your doors, who took the time to drive to your facility, tour, ask questions, and meet your team, still chose someone else. The math. Say you get 10 tours per month. At 25% conversion rate, that is 2.5 move-ins. Improve that to 35% and you get 3.5 move-ins. That one extra move-in, let's say at $5,676 per month, on average, stay for 22 months. That's an additional $124,000 in lifetime revenue per year, just from improving how you run a tour. 63% of families say the feeling they got during a tour was the single biggest factor in their decision. Not the price, not the amenities, the feeling, the vibe. Today, I'm going to give you the exact system for running tours that convert. And I have built something that I think is going to change how your admissions teams operate. A 100-point objection playlist with a word-for-word response to every single thing a family will ever say during a sales process. Let me show you. Know your buyer. Before we talk about the tour itself, we need to talk about who is sitting across from you, because most facilities treat every family the same way. They give the same tour, the same pitch, the same follow-up, and that is why they convert at 25%. In the playbook, I've identified 4 distinct buyers personas that cover virtually every family for every tour. Now, we've been able to collect this data because we're the owners of Assisted Living Near Mum, a 7,000 plus directory. So I have all of that data. And plus, I've played this game in this space for a very long time. Jump over to Senior Living Mastery and check out the testimonials. We've done a lot of good things for a lot of facilities. So we know this space and we know who we're targeting. Persona 1, the overwhelmed daughter. This is 60 to 70% of all of your tours. As an adult daughter, age 45 to 65, she works full time. She has kids of her own. She's been managing her parent care for months. For years, she's been looking after them, but now she's at breaking point. There was a fall, a hospital stay, or she just simply can't do it anymore. Her emotional state, guilt, exhaustion, and fear. She's terrified she is abandoning her mother or father. She's promised she would never do that, but putting mum in a home, and now she's touring one. How do you sell to her? Empathy first. Acknowledge the guilt before you show her a single room. So I know this is incredibly hard. I want you to know that you are doing the right thing. Researching, touring, asking questions. This is not giving up on your mum. This is fighting for her. Then let her take her time. Do not rush the tour. Introduce her to current family members with a similar story, if possible. And when you show her the room, you can picture mum here? And then stop talking. Let her mind run wild. The crisis placer. 15 to 20% of tours. The hospital called, mum cannot go home, they need a bed by Friday, they are panicked, they are willing to choose from 2 to 3 options and go with the one that can move the fastest. How do you sell to them? Be the calm in the storm. Have answers immediately. Walk them through the admission process step by step. Show them that you can move fast. Persona number 3, the planner. 10 to 15%, no crisis, planning ahead, analytical. They will take 6 to 12 months. They want data. Give them the pricing sheet, the state inspection records, and care level transition details. Do not pressure. Give them a reason to put down a refundable deposit to hold a room. The reluctant spouse. 15 to 10% of the husbands who have wives has dementia and he can no longer care for her at home. He feels like he's giving up. Honor his grief. Do not diminish what he has done as a caregiver. Position the move as getting your wife a team so you can go back to being her husband. This is the pre-tour identification section. In the playbook, there's a 10-question persona identification checklist your admissions coordinator should ask when booking every tour. Who is coming? What is the timeline? Has there been a recent event? What are they scared of? Who else is involved in the decision? When you know which persona you are dealing with before they walk in the door, you can personalize every minute of the senior living facility tour. You can do it. Pre-tour preparation. This is key. to helping with senior living sales. Everything that matters during a tour starts 24 hours before. Confirmation call or text, not just see you tomorrow. We are looking forward to meeting you. Is there anything specific you would like to see or any questions you have on your mind? Send directions, parking information, and what to expect. Plan for about 60 to 90 minutes. You will meet our director, see the facilities, and have a chance to ask anything. Review the persona notes from the booking call. If they mention Mum loves gardening, you now know where to start the tour and where to finish it. The day of the tour. Stage the best available room. Fresh linens, lights on, flowers if possible. Has to smell fantastic. Brief your staff. The Johnson family is touring at 2 p.m. The resident is their mother, Margaret. She loves birds and she used to teach the piano. Every staff member should be ready to greet the family warmly. Time the tour during active hours. The family needs to see residents eating, socializing, playing cards, doing activities, not sleeping in front of a television. Have the specific room pricing printed and ready to go. If the family asks, how much does this cost? And you say, I'll have to get back to you on that. You've already lost them. During the tour, first 5 minutes, greet the family by name at the door. Not from behind a desk, at the door. Hi, I'm Maria, the executive director. I am going to personally show you around today. Ask an open question immediately. Before we start, tell me about your mum. What is she like? This shifts the entire dynamic from transactional to personal. The personalized tour path. Don't follow the same route for every family. Personalize it. If mum loves gardening, start in the courtyard. You mentioned your mother loves gardening. Come and see this first. If dad was in the military, introduce him to the residents who served in Korea or Nam. Introduce staff by their name, their stories. This is Maria. She has been with us for 6 years. She is from Puerto Rico and she makes the best coffee on the floor. Staff who have names and stories feel like family, not employees. Walk through the dining room near the mealtime. Let them smell the food. Let them see the food. Offer them lunch. Our chef makes everything from scratch. Would you like to stay and eat with the residents? The room close. This is the most important moment. End at the best available room. Walk them in. Let them look around. This is the room that would be available for your mum. It gets morning light. It is close to the dining room and the garden. Then say, can you picture mum here? Stop talking. Let the silence do the work. If they start mentally placing furniture, you are closing. Now, let me give you a list of things to avoid. Talking too much. Families remember feelings, not monologues. Being too clinical. Speak in plain language, not medical jargon. Rushing. Budget 60 to 90 minutes. If they want to stay longer, let them. And this is crucial. When they ask how much does it cost, answer directly, immediately, with a specific number. For this room at your mum's care level, the monthly rate would be $5,200. That includes meals, housekeeping, personal care, activities, and the medication management. Never dodge the cost question. I see it too often. Post-tour follow-ups. The tour is not the end of the sale. It is the middle. What happens in the next 14 days determines whether they move in or choose the place down the road. Same day within 2 hours of them leaving. You should call them and say, hi, Sarah, it's Maria from Tampa Bay Marina here. I just wanted to thank you for coming in today. How was the drive home? How are you feeling about everything? Then email. A personalized recap, not a template. Reference something specific to the tour. Attach a photo of the room. Show them the pricing sheet and the clear steps next. Day 3, text or call. Any questions since our tour? Happy to answer anything, even the hard ones. If siblings could not attend, would it help to schedule a second tour for your brother or sister? Day 7, send a family testimonial from a family with a similar situation. I thought of you when I read this. Their situation was a lot like yours. You give them some space. You then give them a couple of days. Day 14, direct but caring. I have been thinking about your family. How is the search going? Is there anything holding you back that I can help with? If they are stalling, legitimate, available availability context, the room I showed you is still available, but I have had 2 other families tour it in a week. Ongoing communication. Do not stop until they move in, choose another facility, or explicitly tell you to stop. Not ready yet is not no. It is, I am scared and I need more time. Keep showing up with value. And this is where you need to implement something like our follow-up system. That's what drives the cost for our clients from there. The average industry lead in this space is $431. We drive that down by over $300 because of our follow-up systems. So make sure you watch the video on the lead nurturing, the senior living lead nurturing. That is an AI system that builds it all out for you so you can follow them up with hyper-personalized emails and SMS messages. 100 objection playbook. Now, here is the part that I think is going to be the most valuable. In the playbook, there are 100 specific objections that families raise during the senior living sales process. And for each one, I have included what the family really means behind the words and a word-for-word response. They are organized into 10 categories. Cost and financial concerns, 15 objections. It is too expensive. The other place was cheaper. What if the money runs out? Where are the hidden fees? Timing and readiness. 10 objections. We are not ready yet. We need to think about it. Mum is doing fine right now. Parent resistant, 15 objections. This is the biggest category and the most emotional. Mum says she does not want to go. She says she would rather die than move into a home. She cries every time we bring it up. My siblings think she should stay at home. Quality of care concerns, 15 objections. How do I know she will be safe? I have heard of horror stories. What happens at night? What if her needs increase? Facility comparison, 10 objections. We are still looking. The other place looked nicer. A friend recommended somewhere else. Logistics and practical concerns, 10 objections. Can she bring her cat? Can she keep her own doctor? What is the move-in process? Guilt and emotional concerns, 10 objections. I promise I would never put her in a home. I feel like I am failing her. What will people think of me? Trust and credibility concerns, 7 objections. What is your facility's staff turnover? Can I speak with the current family? Who owns this facility? Specific care situations, 6 objections. She has Alzheimer's. Can you handle this? He is a full risk. Can you take a couple? And the final 2, we have decided not to move forward and we've chosen another facility. Even when you lose, there is a right way to respond. Let me show you the format. Here is the objection number 1. It's too expensive. The second column tells you what they really mean. They do not understand what is included, or they are comparing to home costs without accounting for 24-hour coverage. The third column gives you the exact response. And here's number 26. Mum says that she does not want to go. What they really mean, almost universal, the senior is scared. Your response, that is probably the most common thing I hear, and it makes complete sense. She is scared. This is her independence. Here is what I have found. Most of the time, the resistance is about fear of the unknown. Would your mum be open to joining us for a lunch? No commitment, just a visit. Here is number 76. I promised I would never put her in a home. What they really mean, the guilt promise. Your response, that promise came from a place of love. And what you are doing right now comes from the same place. You are not breaking your promise. You are keeping it in a different way. Every one of the 100 objections follows this format. Print this section, keep it at the administration's desk. Role play these with your team. The facility that can handle objections confidently and empathetically are the ones that convert at 35 to 40%. And finally, on our document, we have the tour conversion tracker. You can see and compare other senior living facilities against your facility. Below 20%, you need help. You need help. If your facility is not closing people, they've come in for a tour and your conversion rate is less than 20%, you need to book a call with Senior Living Mastery. We offer a free 30-minute call. Book it. We will help you. Follow this and I guarantee you'll bump those numbers up. 35% plus, you're doing well. Keep that up. 3 priorities. And I guarantee if you do this, your sales will increase. 1, identify the buyer persona before every tour and personalize your approach. An overwhelmed daughter needs empathy. A crisis placer needs speed. A planner needs data. A reluctant spouse needs honor. 2, print the 100 objection playbook and keep it on the admissions desk. Train every team member who talks to families with this sheet. 3, follow up within 2 hours of the tour. A personalized phone call is a must. The sale does not end when the family walks out. It's just the beginning of the process. Download the full playbook from Senior Living Mastery. And if you're a senior living facility looking to do more, reach out to us today. We can help you with the sales process. We can help you in all things pertaining to marketing. Book a free 30-minute call with us today, and we'd love to help you. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you around.